This might get weird.
Are we rolling?
We're rolling.
Well, then cheers, Grace Helbig.
Cheers, Mamrie Hart.
We are back in the saddle. We are recording a podcast for the future.
Yeah, this one is happening very far in the past from when you're listening to
Which
this.
is so crazy because there's so many podcasts that literally, like when Jacqueline does her podcast, granted it's not about current events, but things come up.
Yeah.
But she'll be like, oh, I'm knocking out like 4 podcasts a day. And I'm like, you mean a podcast will roll out that was, I would be terrified. So
I know. A lot of people do their content in batches.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a really helpful way to maintain consistent content and your health.
It's true, but we like to keep it squirrely.
Yeah.
We want to come to you, and I want you to know, besides this episode, turn me up in my headphones.
You got it.
I want you to know that granny rant, that hot breath on the mic was happened
Fresh.
12 hours earlier. Yeah.
It was fresh.
Like, I'm still pissed about the thing I was talking about by the time you hear it.
Yeah, because a lot of times I don't remember what I've ever said on this podcast because obviously it didn't mean that much to me.
Right.
No,
Wow,
I'm joking.
Grace,
I'm
Jesus.
joking. No, but it falls through the colander in my brain, and I will often change my opinion the next week and be like, actually, I'm not that mad about that thing anymore.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll see today. I have a thing that I'm upset about.
Wait, should we just hop into a granny rant?
Okay. God damn it.
Granny rant. Granny rant. Granny rant. We got a problem with something.
God, I love it.
I love it too. I've been thinking this for a while, but also Chelsea Handler just made a video about it, and so it's top of mind. I was like, yep. Why is everyone taking phone calls and FaceTimes out loud in public spaces without headphones and watching their content out loud without headphones? I've been on more planes recently, and I feel like every single time there's someone either FaceTiming someone completely without headphones up until we take off, and or just full on watching whatever they want loudly on their phone.
The worst is video games.
All of it. It's all happening. It's happening so much more frequently than I ever remember it happening. And I feel like we have to take a collective pause and like really agree to do the headphone things, because this is like pulling at the social fabric.
Girl.
Like this is going to unravel people in ways that are going to, I think, create situations that could have been avoided with headphones.
Here's the thing. No one gives a fuck
Anymore about
Everyone
anything.
is rude. Literally.
Well, also, yeah, I get it. The horrors of the world are so much for all of us to process. But I think if we all just wore our headphones, that would be okay.
Let me tell you this. I get on planes wearing my earbuds. I get nervous before I say it every time.
Earbuds?
Earbuds would be like no brand name. AirPods.
AirPods.
There we go.
Earpods.
Earpods? There's
I
so
don't
many
know.
combos.
I didn't know there was one that was right. And now in my head, I'm like, I wouldn't know what I would say in a conversation.
I get nervous every
AirPods.
time. But then that makes it seem elitist, like, oh, the only way to listen to things are through an Apple product.
I don't like my AirPods.
Okay.
I'm going back to like full on
Big guys?
distraction headphones. I have these like cheap headphones I found, and they're great.
We'll get you some good ones. But I only wear them onto a plane. Usually noise canceling, not even listening to anything, in preparation for someone to be listening to things without headphones in.
Yeah.
And to calm my weird sensitivity to noise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I am the kid you put noise canceling headphones on just to like walk through a grocery store.
Yeah.
Like I don't need to hear anything. I just don't need to hear what you're listening to.
Yeah, it really grates on me. And
Oh, yeah.
I like to think I have a decent amount of patience, a high threshold for patience. But recently I've just been like, wow, people are just really taking their calls everywhere and listening to their stuff wherever they want. And it is a level of like audacity that I don't know I'll ever reach in my life.
No, I could never. Are you kidding me? My phone stays on silent at all times.
Same. I will, in a movie theater, I turn my phone off now because I don't trust that the button that's silent will stay silent. In my mind, I'm like, surely I'll jostle something and my phone will go off, and
Right.
that'll be the most embarrassing day of my life.
Well, if you become an AMC Stubbs member,
I think I am. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I feel like you and Elliot watch enough movies. You used to never go to the
Yeah, we are.
movies pre-Elliot. I love how much you go to the movies now.
I'll talk about it later.
I know. Yeah. Put a pin in that one. But so if you order your tickets on Stubs, when you get in when the movie's about to start, it says like, your movie is starting. Would you like us to do not disturb until set your phone to, so like they can like
that's nice.
I know. And so I'm like, that's a perfect thing. But no, everyone is freaking crazy. I mean, I will be in a loud area and I just get a ding of a text and I'm like,
oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Terrifying. I was at the gym before this, humble brag.
Good for you.
I know. I did not shower. I just threw on some more makeup. But I was in the gym and a guy beside me took he was on the treadmill, just a ripped ass dude.
Okay.
Huge.
Okay.
Like truly, I was like, this man could bench press me for an hour. You know what I mean?
He's got a passion.
Which I've never done. I've never gotten bench pressed.
It's hard because you have to maintain your core.
It's like being a flyer in cheerleading.
Yeah, you can't just be a little jelly person.
Noodle.
Yeah, so you're actually having to be actively, physically engaged in the activity.
I'm going to call it right now.
Yeah.
New goal. Get in such good shape that I get bench pressed at Muscle Beach.
Okay.
In California. Okay. That's going to be some Patreon content. That's my new goal.
Love it.
But so this guy absolutely shredded. We both on the treadmill, very different workouts.
Yeah.
You know, he is just running and doing his thing. First of all, and I wrote it down in my notes. What killed me is he ran. And like, I don't do this on treadmills. They'll give you like, if you want to do a program and it like does the different speeds and the different inclines changing. I would never do that ever. I like to be in control.
There you go. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like if all of a sudden I was winded and it sped up.
Yeah, I would try it, but like treadmill to me is a very meditative, like I'm going in to do my little brain meditation. Like this is my think tank. You know how you said before, I think like showers are where you're like, or when you're in your car, you don't listen to music. Same thing. That's like treadmill. I'll listen to music, but specifically to be like disconnected from.
Do you do, and I'm going to get back to this. Do you do the thing, I do it all the time and I thought I was just crazy and Chip thinks it's weird as hell. But then I saw people doing it on social media where you get home and you just sit in your car for like 5 minutes. Like I'm not dreading going in. I'm not stopping. But
I think we've talked about this.
For some reason, I get driveway paralysis.
I get very excited to go into my home. I'm back to the place where I feel safe.
I am excited to go in, but it is like a phenomenon. I'm
Really?
like, sorry, I got stuck in my driveway. Like you park and it's almost like because you're no longer driving, you go to send the email real quick or something. And all of a sudden you're like, oh, I've been in the driveway for like 10 minutes.
Oh, but you're like doing something. You're not just sitting.
Oh, I'm not like just staring into the abyss being like, I hate my family.
I was like, are you just like raw dogging at that point?
No, I never do the raw dog. But so anyway, this guy, he's on one of those programs and he like run. And then it slows down. He just fully applauded for himself.
Wow.
I mean, I am just, walking uphill at a reasonable pace. And by that, I mean 2.5 miles
Reasonable.
per hour.
That is sensible. You don't want to pull a hamstring, break an ankle.
Absolutely not. And I just hear this loud applause and I look over and it's for himself.
Wow.
I was like,
wow.
That's crazy.
But also maybe that's good. Maybe we should be all cheerleading ourselves like that.
True.
But, to yourself.
I hear people are starting to say, you know what? Clapping for the pilot's okay. I've heard that's becoming
okay.
Well, the
Nathan Fielder of it all, I feel like, has really put a lens on pilots that makes me a little nervous for them.
Exactly. But so he gets done and then he's, does more exercise. He pauses it. He just sits on the edge of his treadmill and takes a FaceTime.
And takes a FaceTime?
I know, good and well. First of all,
you're
I know
in
I
his
was in the
office.
background. I was in the background.
You're in his office, to be fair. If he's that ripped, that man spends the majority of his life in that place.
I don't pay him rent. I pay it to Jason. I know that gym owner, okay, and I love him, and I hope he did great on his callback this week.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to see me on a FaceTime.
No,
that I'm like, I don't. You would think that we would be comfortable with that, but absolutely not.
I've seen myself on a FaceTime. It's terrifying.
I want all my conversations private. I don't want to give that to the world.
No.
That's wild. But people that like, even Elliot doesn't like FaceTiming me. He's just like, I don't like FaceTiming. He's like, for whatever reason, I feel very like suddenly on display and like performative. I'm like, you don't even want to like FaceTime a little bit before we like go to sleep when we're not in the same place.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll do it. but it's not like something I need to do.
I hear you. I mean, I had an aversion to it for a while, but it's the same way of like people preferring voice note or not, you know?
Totally.
Because I get really self-conscious when I'm sending a voice note. I get really,
Yeah.
I'm like, what else? Like I do Cameo with my friend, and the other day I sent her one and I finally stopped it and I was like, that was 8 minutes long.
Cameo?
Not Cameo. Marco Polo.
Yeah, I was like, you did a Cameo with your friend?
No, I make my friend buy Cameos. I said, you want an update?
Okay.
Perfect. Please book it through the desktop and not the app so Apple doesn't take 30%.
Yeah, behind a paywall.
They're in a lawsuit about.
Cameo and Apple?
Well, because when I was doing those cameos for Chip's trip.
Yeah, I saw you post about this.
When I saw like the first couple booked and like 2 of them were like vastly different in like the cost.
In price, yeah.
And I asked them, I was like, so what's up? Did I do something wrong? And they were like, no. Apple, if you book it, because it's like through the Apple app or whatever, they're like, if you book a Cameo through our app, Apple takes 30% off the top. There's actually a lawsuit about it right now.
That seems great. Has that always been the case?
I don't know. I'm like, that's fucked.
Yeah, that's really
30%?
insane. Yeah, that's huge.
Anyway, another thing that happened to me at the gym today is while I was walking out and I, nothing was playing in my headphones, I just heard, is somebody gonna match my freak? And I whipped my head and it was a man probably 70 years old staring dead ass into my eyes and realizing he'd said that out loud.
He said it out loud?
He was singing along to Tyla, I think her name is. And then he was like, is somebody gonna, like, he was the only person, there's like a tented area outside.
Okay.
That he clearly like was alone and didn't realize I was walking down the ramp to leave. And we just went, and I just smiled and kept going. And as soon as I was out of sight, I heard like, is somebody gonna get my nasty seminar? Baby, you can ask me. I was like,
wow.
I will match your freak, sir. You know what I won't match is the guy FaceTime and on the treadmill.
Yeah, wow. 2 different energies happening at the gym. We're all perceiving each other. That's what's happening in public more and more. It's just like everyone's looking at everyone. I feel like, and we've talked about this before, just like any screen that is open is suddenly fair game for everyone to look at.
Well, you've got the privacy thing on, right?
I do have privacy, but again, my neurotic brain is constantly like, people can still see this. And it's nothing, it's like innocuous that I'd be like just texting or Googling random shit. But for whatever reason, I want my privacy.
Listen, are you telling me you've never been on a flight and kind of done a little shift over
Constantly.
To see what that person is Googling or
All
to
the
see
time.
what that person is watching?
It's the foundation of our podcast is looking at what other people are
There we
doing
go.
and make it so I can't be upset with it, but I liked it when it was just us doing it and not everyone
Right.
else doing it.
Well, then I get worried that I've like made that kind of my thing. So if someone sees me out and knows who I am, they're going to be like, well, let me spy on you.
A lot of people are not aware of a lot of things, blanket statement, but specifically, they're not aware of how much they're spending each month. And even more specifically, how much they're spending in subscriptions. How much do you spend in takeout or delivery? It's probably way more than you think, but there is an app designed to help you manage your money better. And that app is Rocket Money, a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money shows you all your expenses in one place, including subscriptions that ding, 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 you forgot about. We all do it. I am wickedly guilty of this. I'm sure you are too, but Rocket Money's got you covered. If you see a subscription that you no longer want, Rocket Money will help you cancel it. Their dashboard lays out your total financial picture, including all bill due dates and paydays in a way that's easy to digest, and you can even automatically create custom budgets based on your past spending. If you've got a goal that you'd like to save for, Rocket Money can analyze your accounts to find the best time each month to put extra money aside, and they will even try to negotiate lower bills for you. Ooh, what's that? There'll be a middleman? I love that. I love that. The app will automatically scan your bills to find opportunities to save, and then it goes to work to get better deals for you. They'll even talk to customer service. Are you hearing me, Gen Z? They will talk to customer service so you don't have to. Rocket Money's 5 million members have saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, with members saving up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. I know it's helped me cancel a few editing apps that were lingering silently and quietly, but I was paying for them on my phone. So cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/TMGW today. That's rocketmoney.com/TMGW. rocketmoney.com/TMGW.
Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. After doing the cookbook this year and constantly just coming up with recipes in my head, I kind of want to just go on autopilot this summer and have the recipes come to me. You know, take the planning out of it. And that's why Hungry Root has been such a nice addition. I mean, planning meals really can be simple and stress-free, but imagine having your week of meals already decided for you with personalized options that fit your lifestyle. And that's what makes Hungry Root such a game changer. Okay, if you haven't used Hungry Root, buckle up because it is different than your normal meal delivery. Hungry Root takes the stress out of mealtime by planning a full week of meals tailored to your taste. Hello, you know I plug in vegetarian. You know it's summer, so I plug in, maybe try to go a little lower calorie. And it gets smarter with every order. It gets to know you. With over 15,000 recipes to choose from each week, many ready in just 15 minutes or less, it's easy to find options that fit your whole family's taste and nutrition goals. I mean, I'm talking gluten-free, dairy-free, high protein, focused on gut health or anti-inflammatory, just about anything you can think of. Hungry Root has specificities for that. You just take a quick quiz. Their smart cart technology builds a weekly menu that fits your needs, like having a personal meal planner who just kind of gets it. You know what I mean? Plus, you know I love a freebie. Every delivery includes a free item like a premium protein, a veggie, or a sweet treat because you deserve it. And Hungry Root holds its ingredients to high standards, avoiding over 200 additives like high fructose corn syrup, preservatives, and artificial sweeteners. They use quality ingredients like hormone and antibiotic-free meat and seafood, organic produce, we love to hear it, and non-GMO choices, so you can feel good about what you're eating. They are saving you time and worry. Like I said, I go for the vegetarian options this week. I tried a coconut curry tofu and Brussels sprout stir fry, which blew my mind. It was over like a quinoa blend. It was tasty as can be. And vegan pizza stuffed peppers. Yeah, they've got the Beyond Meat up in there. We got the crumbles, the spices, the red bell peppers, the mozzarella. It was such a delicious meal that I did not have to go stand in a checkout line for, but I did get to cook at home. So take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in your box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/TMGW and use code TMGW. That's hungryroot.com/TMGW, code TMGW to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life, baby. hungryroot.com/TMGW, code TMGW.
Yeah.
I have a different granny rant, okay?
Okay.
You want to hit it? Fuck it, hit it again. Fuck it, hit it again.
Granny rant.
Yes.
Granny rant. Granny rant. We got a problem with something.
Here's my rant, is that from, I believe, the culprit is Selling Sunset. And when that became this like glossy reality TV, they were shooting it in a new way. There were like dolly cams. There was like slides.
Very like cinematic.
Very cinematic. I hate that now reality programming that's never looked like that is trying to emulate it and copy it. Here's my thing.
Which one in particular?
Right now, I'm pissed off because I decided to go back.
Yeah. Get it out.
I'm PO'd.
Yeah.
She's
She's
PO'd.
ticked off.
I'm PO'd and I want some PTO. Bachelor in Paradise. Now, let me tell you this.
Oh.
I'm real hard up for stuff to watch because Chip's out of town.
Yeah.
Right?
You're burning through content.
I'm burning. Oh, I'll get back to some other content in a second right now. Oh, you have no idea. Oh, my God. But so I was like, you know what? I'm not going to know who half the people are because I have not watched the last 5 seasons or whatnot, besides the Goldens.
Yes.
I was like, but I am going to watch it because I will have something to do for 2 hours every Monday.
100%.
I mean, I need a friend. I'm by myself.
That's why I think people listen to this podcast.
I think so too. It's why I listen to Tyler and Corey.
Well, that's why I watch reality TV, because it's just noise that I can follow plot loosely enough while I also live my life.
I watch a few things on TikTok that are longer form. Like one of the TikTok chefs I love, Haley Catalano, and her boyfriend or fiance, I don't know, also a chef. They do a thing on Fridays where they're like, what are we cooking tonight? And they're just like very pleasant people.
Like a live stream?
No, but like they shoot it long form.
Oh,
So
okay.
it'll be like 20 minutes of
That's
them making a meatloaf. And I'm like, let me hang out with my friends.
Never in my life did I think that we would watch vertical content for 20 minutes.
I know.
And here I am, hours a day.
What was the one? What did Hey USA X go to?
Oh God, I have
Remember,
no idea.
there were always those things where like, we've got $1 gajillion for vertical content. And then a year later, they'll be like, we're looking for a job.
Yeah.
Anyway, but so Bachelor in Paradise, I was like, let me sign back up. And this year they're doing a fun thing. They're taking Bachelor and Bachelorette contestants
Okay.
and Golden contestants.
Right. I saw that because you sent me the trailer and you were pretty PO'd about the trailer. You were like, I don't know any of these people, but I think I'm going to watch this. And I was like, yep, sounds good.
We are bringing PO'd back.
PO'd. I think it's great. It
PO'd.
really gets the point across. I was mad.
I am PO'd. My favorite thing is Zachariah Porter doing the mom character, just going, he's pissed.
Yeah.
He's pissed.
So good.
But so anyway, I'm watching it. I know it'll be terrible, but what I don't like is it's twofold. Not only are they trying to shoot it like a mashup of Love Island and Selling Sunset, where they're like shooting it all glossy, but also they had like an opening number. They've never had an opening number.
I thought their whole shtick was that it's like high camp.
Well, here's the deal. This is the first year they've been in a new place. So right now they're at like a resort or something. I don't know if I can't remember if it's Costa Rica or the DR, but it's any Hyatt you'd ever see.
Yeah.
There is nothing special about this hotel.
Yeah.
It is absolutely like an all-inclusive nothing. Previously, every season.
Oh, you were upset, and I remember it was like, why is she doing the White Lotus voice on the trailer for
Well,
this?
I didn't like that for sure. I
you
was
were pretty
PO'd.
You were pretty PO'd about the lorazepam of it all.
I was like, guys, stay in your lane. Your lane is, and has been until then, they are on an absolute cliffside resort in Mexico that is falling apart.
Paradise.
That is absolutely like a tetanus, epicenter.
They probably had to leave because they couldn't clean it of its sins enough.
But that's what made it so great. I mean, they were constantly being bit by something. There was a season where they gave a raccoon a voiceover.
Yeah.
Like multiple times.
Yeah, I remember wasn't there a season where they like edited a drunk girl talking to like
a
raccoon. Yeah.
Yeah, they'd be like, you just all of a sudden see like
I love that.
a crab walking by holding a cigarette. Like, I adored
That's
it.
fun.
And now they're at like a Marriott with
Like a
reward.
corporate.
It's like they had a bunch of points.
Yeah, that they cashed in their points.
Yeah,
which is hard to do. I'm a Bonvoy member this year. It's hard to collect these points.
I agree. I did all Bonvoy for my book tour, besides like a few that didn't have them because we were doing those Moxies.
Yeah, of course. That's what I've been still doing.
Also, didn't mean drugs.
No, the hotel chain. It's the millennial friendly like Hyatt hotel or Marriott rather hotel chain.
Yeah, like when you check in, they give you a drink token.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And there's like big size Jenga.
Yeah. yeah. And they're like, every other Monday we have drag bingo. And it's like, who's coming here for drag bingo?
Yeah, people do.
Do they?
People do. We went to the Chicago one. We stayed there again, but we didn't realize it was like Pride because we walked in for our reservation like fresh off the plane and there was just like hundreds of beautiful gay men.
Oh, amazing.
Filling the lobby. And we just had our rolling suitcases and we're like, can we please check in? Yeah.
But so I just don't like, it's hard to get. So I did the whole tour and I said,
yeah,
I racked up enough points to get what? Like an extra towel?
Yeah. Like maybe late checkout one day.
Once, which I'm taking anyway, whether you tell me I can get it or not. Yeah. But so I guess it's making me mad that everyone is trying to like
to be slick,
be glossy, be slick. And I'm like, the charm of it was homegirl is covered in bug bites. Like it was
Yeah,
getting to the point where it was a survivor camp.
Yeah. They're making it like very, very sexy, and it's taking out some of the inherent like reflective camp.
Yeah, like I liked that on the last season of Bachelor in Paradise, someone left because they were like, I haven't pooped in 2 weeks.
That humanizes the situation,
Right.
And the person, that's real. They put that real in reality.
So that's my friggin' granny rant. Okay.
Well, on the flip side, I do feel like Bravo programming has been leaning into their camp, at least in Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I feel like they have been editing like these mafiosa vignettes over people, and it like works that you're like, this is, it brings just like a silliness to this very obviously silly situation. So I've been liking the editing over there.
Guys, listeners, viewers, all y'alls, how do we get invited to BravoCon?
Yeah, I mean, we have yet to even send a DM, nary reach out to anyone. We just were kind of hoping someone would contact us. Yeah, we
just
were like
thinking about it.
Could someone just throw us a bone? We have done no legwork on our own.
None.
Other than ask, why aren't they contacting us? We don't have a contact link or a person.
We're literally those people who are like, dating sucks. I never meet anyone. And it's like, you've never left the house.
Yeah.
Are you on any dating apps? No. Do you strike up convos? Absolutely not.
Wow.
That's us with BravoCon. I feel like we could host a panel.
I just want to go once because I'm sure I'll never want to go again.
Well, I want to go once, and you know what? I don't want to pay for it.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's the vibe. Is how do we befriend the housewives? Just one. We just need one.
I mean, I'll summer house it.
Summer. I don't even know who's on that anymore. I haven't watched.
I mean,
Didn't Paige leave? Didn't she say it's her last one?
That's the rumors.
She's the only one that I feel like we'd have a chance to talk to
get along with. But do they do Top Chef stuff at BravoCon,
probably.
or is that too classy?
No, they do it because they do all the below deck stuff too, like the boat sailing one.
Oh yeah,
you know below deck. I don't know why I'm explaining it to you. the one where they're on the boat
sailing one.
Yeah. Well, did you finish Queer Ultimatum?
Yeah, I did.
Did you watch the reunion?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, pretty. This is maybe tangential to the granny rant of it all. Therapy speak is gonna have.
Oh God!
I've been all for a big proponent of self-reflection in the world of therapy and psychology and all of that, but the way we have all adopted therapy speak and the way we talk to each other, it's got to reach a head at some point, right?
Can we just have some good old-fashioned arguing?
Yeah, no one needs to hold that much space. No one needs to pour that much into each other.
I mean, truly, I feel like there's going to be a baby that the mom's going to be like, come on, you're hungry. And the baby's first word is going to be gaslight.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm so over it. What are the other ones? There were like some other like go-to words
that they were using. Well, it was the most incredible thing to watch because you are watching people like they're clearly aware of themselves being on a reality show.
Yeah.
And I think we're very conscious of not presenting themselves in a way that could be edited in some type of way.
Oh, absolutely.
But, this is the other lore that I heard on TikTok that, gosh, what was her name? The girl that had the mullet. Bridget?
That she's good friends with Gabby Wendy.
Yes. That she introduced Gabby to
Robbie.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard too. Listen, I'm all up
We're in the same
lore.
algorithm.
And then it makes me like her more.
Yeah. Because I couldn't get a read on whether she was like really sort of manipulating her, like aware of the way she's being presented and was like trying to write her own narrative.
Totally.
Or if she was just genuine, and she's pretty cool.
I read something today that it grossed me out.
You reading something gross?
It was online.
Oh, got it. Yeah. Okay. What was it?
I haven't started this month's Barflies, which is due in a week and a half, but I was reading. Okay, so you know how Tori Spelling, you're aware?
Yep.
Tori Spelling was married to her husband for like 18 years.
Right. Yeah.
I think Dean something. I can't remember.
They had a million reality shows, right?
A million. It would be like
that's
Tori
where I
and
was
Dean
like,
expecting Tori and Dean.
Yeah, that's where
baby.
I worry about people's psychology.
When there's multiple reality shows.
Well, yeah, when it's literally like their whole lives.
Yeah, exactly. But however, this turned into this might get real. I'm enjoying NextGen NYC.
Okay, I haven't started yet, and I keep going. That's going to be probably my plane watch coming up.
You will crush it. There's a guy on there that's so awful. So I guess they cast some NextGen, some like movers and shakers in New York that are like,
So like influencers or whatever?
influencers are like, there's a girl on there that like, she throws these parties.
Okay.
And another guy who's like, yeah, I'm into Bitcoin or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
he's like such a loser. But I guess they were pissed because then they brought on Real Housewives kids.
Oh,
And it was like
that
the-
was after the fact.
Well, no, they hadn't started like shooting, but I guess in the casting, that wasn't the original plan.
Oh, interesting.
And then when they brought them on, those people were like, this isn't what it's supposed to be about. And they were pissed, but they were like, yeah, but it's only getting greenlit if we bring on these
Right.
kids. But Ariel Bierman,
yeah. Kim Zolciak's daughter.
lovely.
Really?
She has got such a head on her shoulders.
Wow. I mean, she's been through some shit. You can imagine.
Yep. And her boyfriend is the heir to Zaxby's chicken.
Whoa.
They've been together since they were like 13 years old.
What? Oh, yeah. Okay. That kid? I don't
Yeah.
know if they've ever mentioned that. I mean, they must have on that
They
show.
do. And
I
he's-
hardly watched
he
it.
keeps being like, Ariel, you got to stop giving your mom money.
Oh, shit. Because Kim's got a gambling problem, right?
There we go. There we go. Anyway,
Wow.
but-
That's a real slice of life.
I mean, I'll tell you what.
Wow.
If I know one thing, it's people asking for money. Okay, so Tori Spelling
Yes.
and her husband together for a million years. Why this story is coming out, I don't know, because they've been divorced forever.
Okay.
But I saw today that it was like Tori Spelling gave what's his name? Dean something, his fantasy. And so basically she details, why is she coming out with this news now? That like he had a big crush on Donna Summer, her character, when she was on the TV show.
Okay.
And his friends would make fun of him about it. He'd go watch 90210. And then she was like, oh, you're exaggerating. You're exaggerating. And then one night in bed, he said at some point during one of our sessions during sex, he said, oh, my little Donna Summer. And she just says, I might have giggled back like Donna. Imagine you're with someone for years and then they start calling you by your character name.
Yeah. It's weird. That's weird.
That's so creepy.
What is this art? Is this promoting something?
Absolutely not.
Because I'm like, oh, she's been just such a cog in the system of entertainment that does her PR team be like, oh, she's losing relevance. Let's just throw them this random ass story.
Well, I guess that she has a podcast called
so it came up on that
Misspelling.
podcast.
I guess so, but it wasn't like, and check out Dirty Little Donna's
Yeah,
new vibrator line or anything like that. But I just think that is so creepy
yeah.
to like you role play as a role you got famous for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if it wasn't consented on or discussed at all previously, for it to come up so many years later,
Yeah.
feels. I mean, I guess there's part of me that feels like if he's embarrassed about it, like maybe it's sweet, but it's also like this was, I don't know, would have been talked about by now at some point.
Grossed me out. Grossed me out. That's not a granny rant, but it freaking grossed me out. I'll tell you that much. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say Moo Deng turned 1.
I know, and she looks great.
I mean, speaking of falling out of the news cycles.
Poor Moo Deng. Moo Deng is going to have
happened?
8 reality shows. She's never going to be normal after being so famous so young.
For such a short period of
Oh
time.
my God, if Moo Deng joined the cast of NextGen NYC.
I would watch. Oh my God. If one of them was just always walking Moo Deng on a leash, I'd be like, this is what reality TV should be doing.
No, I want them to be having aperitivo hour at a bistro outside,
Yeah.
a little orange wine, a little olives between them, and it cuts to Moo Deng's reaction.
Espresso martinis with Moo.
With Moo Deng. That little roasted pork or
Oh
whatever
my
it
God.
means.
I love it.
Someone please Photoshop Moo Deng
Yeah.
in the promo photo of NextGen.
Y'all thought you were mad about the housewife kids? Oh, you're going to be pissed about this next cast
when
member.
this pygmy hippo starts waddling in.
Instant fan favorite. Sorry, y'all.
Oh my
See, I don't
God.
understand how Labubu's got popular.
when Moo Deng is well. Also, what's so funny is there is a character on Next Gen, and it was a big scandalous thing because she didn't wash her hands after she went to the bathroom.
Oh,
and
it's always something
I know.
like that.
And Candy Burris' daughter was like, this is gross, it's gross. And then she's like, what? And I don't always shower. And she was like, germs are fine. I'm healthy, whatever. And so they like bullied her the first couple episodes. And she was like, you guys are overreacting. Her and Moo Deng would get along because Moo Deng hates showering.
Boom. See, you should produce because these storylines write themselves. Then she and Moo Deng start this alliance. They should throw an event, invite the rest of the crew. Obviously, they'll have an event. Some of them will show up. One person will show up. The latest.
Also, one other little soundbite from that show that killed me is Gia from Real Housewives.
New Jersey.
Wake up in the morning.
Yeah,
that Gia.
Teresa Giudice's daughter.
So she just refuses to move to New York. She still lives in New Jersey, like I'm assuming with her parents or like in her own big house.
Yeah, yeah.
And she was like, I'm not gonna move to New York. It's too crazy. It's smelly. It's blah blah blah. She goes, New Jersey's great. It's green. It's gorgeous. There's no property taxes. And it popped up. It was like, there are indeed property taxes. Her mom went to prison.
Yeah, for tax evasion,
and
of
she
some sort?
still doesn't even know that.
Well, I'm glad the show is fact checking.
Oh, wake up in the morning.
Going online without ExpressVPN is like going to the bathroom with the door wide open. Sure, maybe you think you have nothing to hide, but why would you give a random creep passerby a chance to invade your privacy, huh? No, you wouldn't. You shouldn't. This is why you need a VPN. All of your traffic flows through their servers, internet service providers, including mobile network providers, and they know every single website you visit. And in the US, ISPs are legally allowed to sell that information to advertisers. We've all heard that data is gold now, right? So we have to protect it. ExpressVPN reroutes 100% of your traffic through secure, encrypted servers so your ISP cannot see your browsing history. What a concept. So it hides your IP address, making it extremely difficult for third parties to track your online activity. It's super easy to use. You just fire up the app, you click one button, and you get protected. It works on all your devices. It works on your phones. It works on your laptops, your tablets, and more, so you can stay private on the go. And for US customers, it comes with Identity Defender, a new suite of tools to get your data removed from data brokers, alert you when your data appears on the dark web, and even insure you against data theft for up to $1 million. And it's rated #1 by top tech reviewers like CNET and The Verge. So what have you got to lose other than your data and your privacy? Also, I'm recording this ad overseas in London right now, and you know I will be firing up ExpressVPN so I can watch my sweet, sweet American Real Housewives programming while I'm over here. I can't miss a minute of the madness, and ExpressVPN allows me to do just that. So protect your online privacy today by visiting expressvpn.com/TMGW. That's ExpressVPN, ExpressVPN.com/TMGW to find out how you can get up to 4 extra months free. ExpressVPN.com/TMGW.
Y'all, if I said it once, I've said it 9 gajillion times. I am such a fan of Audible, and I've really loved bringing audiobooks into my life, whether I'm on a walk, I'm doing just chores around the house, or I'm on a flight. Rather than turning on a movie, I am submersing myself into a new story and listening the whole way. I mean, maybe you're looking for an action-packed adventure, or a spine-tingling horror, or a romance in far-off realms. Yeah, be careful listening to romance on a plane, okay? You will get some looks. Unleash your adventurous side with gripping titles that keep you guessing, exclusive, captivating Audible originals, hotly anticipated new releases, and must-listen bestsellers that hook you from the first minute. I am so excited about our Barflies Book Club on Saturday, reading Dylan Mulvaney's Paper Doll. I have been listening to Dylan tell it in her own voice, and it is just hysterical. I mean, amazing on the page, but hearing Dylan tell her stories on the Audible version has been so much fun. I actually have a road trip tomorrow. I'm going to be in a car a long time, and I am going to be listening to Audible the whole freaking way. If you would like to get up in this Audible game, start listening and discover what's beyond the edge of your seat. New members can try Audible now for free for 30 days and dive into a world of new thrills. Visit audible.com/TMGW or text TMGW to 500-500. That's audible.com/TMGW or text TMGW to 500-500 for Audible for free for 30 days. Give your ears and your brain and your heart a treat. Okay, this was crazy.
Yeah.
I went to, so I'll be putting up a little Instagram probably tomorrow because a hotel comped me a couple nights in New York. And so if you see that, if you're listening to this, please go like my post. Okay. We've gotten to that point of
we're
just
not
pleading.
too proud to beg.
No, we'll plead. But what's so funny is, so I go, it's a place called Freehand, and it's super, it's where we did the video with Dawn.
Yeah, I love that place. It was really
great.
cool.
But so they have a store connected in it that's really cool. It's like this one artist doing like portraits of everyone from like RuPaul and Divine to like scenes from movies.
Cool.
Like, you know, Chappell Roan. Like, it's just like a very distinct style, and they're like t-shirts and sweatshirts, and it was really cool. I loved all the stuff. But then they had this little area that was like a popcorn box. It was a mystery box. Okay. And they were like, oh, these t-shirts are $25 as opposed to like 40 or something. Okay. And they're all like movie themed ones, but it's mystery box. So you take it, and it was great. Yeah. I loved it. I was like, oh my God, so cute. Like, I want to try it. And it was my friend's birthday coming up. I'll tell you, I won't say by name.
Okay.
But it was my friend's birthday coming up.
I can't read lips, so. Yeah,
they're back. We're back. Sorry,
we're
guys.
back.
Even on a
now
podcast,
I can picture it.
We have to have some secrets. So anyway, I was like, oh, I'm going to see her. I hadn't seen her since her birthday. She loves movies. She's a cinephile.
Yeah.
I'll grab one of these, right? Yeah. So I take the little popcorn box. I go to take a picture on the roof with a little cocktail, hang out for a little bit, get my content, right? Yep. And so he was like, oh, and so there's just no returns because people can't be like, oh, I don't love this. Yeah. And I was like, no problem. Yeah, whatever. So I go up there and I open the box and I start laughing because it's literally a scene from Call Me By Your Name with Armie Hammer, who was our friend's high school nemesis.
That's right.
She was bullied by him in high school. And I went, I can't give her this.
That's so funny.
I was like, is that not the most Hollywood thing you've ever heard?
Yeah.
Is that like, oh, I got a mystery box of movies. Oh no, it's of her. It's from a guy who tried to set her on fire when she was 16.
Allegedly. We don't need Arnie, his people coming after us for fake facts.
Bring it. No, just whatever. But so I fold it up and I go down there, and like the one employee was like screen printing something, and like for another person, I was like, I'll just wait. I'll wait. And he was like, do you need anything? And I was like, I don't want to say it out loud. So he comes over and he's like, what's up? And I go, listen, you can tell me no. You told me the rules fair and square. I go, but I did open this, and it's Armie Hammer from Call Me By Your Name. The person who I was buying this shirt for has like a long history with him that's not good.
Personal.
That she really doesn't like this person. He goes, wait, Armie Hammer? And I was like, yeah, there's like some backstory there. So like, I can't give this to her. So like, I'll just take it and donate it.
That is wild that you told this story to this person.
I didn't tell the story. I was just like, she really dislikes him.
But it's wild that you've gone this far.
Yeah. Well, I had to, because if I just went in and was like, hey, she's not a fan of this movie, he'd be like, that's not what the deal is.
Yeah.
I had to be like, there's a personal issue and she will have trauma if I give her this shirt. So then gave me another one, let me switch. I was like, I didn't want to see what it was, but I was just like, will you just check to make sure it's not Armie Hammer? He was like, okay. Looked at
Hi.
And I come and I hang out with my friend the other day and I go, hey, this is the deal. And I tell her the whole backstory. And I go, so I don't know what's in there, but I know it's not Armie Hammer. And she's cracking up. She opens it and it's like, what's her name? Meg Ryan. Like, I'll have what she's having.
Fun.
You know what I mean? It's super cute. But I was just like, this is so LA.
Yeah, that is extremely LA. And also just so of your age to go and say, I can I get a new one? Hear me out and you'll agree with me.
Here's the thing. If I didn't go back, I would have wasted $25 on that shirt.
Yeah.
And then more money buying another gift.
Yeah. Yeah. You got a free stay.
Okay. Listen.
No, I think it's great. I mean, now you know that one of the shirts is an Armie Hammer if you go buy surprise shirts from the store.
I know. I was like, why do we still have him? Why are we still promoting him? Anyway, should we get some questions?
Yeah, let's do it.
Should we have a call in?
I think we should do it.
A question from a listener.
A question from a listener. Send us like a 30-second voice note and we'll play that. Love it.
Okay, here's our first. I have two of them this week. Let's see.
Hi Grace. Hi, Mamrie. Longtime listener, Mamrie, it was delightful to meet you in San Francisco on your book tour. But now on to my question. Should I live alone? I've always lived with other people. In college, I had roommates, and when I graduated, I moved in with my significant other at the time. We fairly recently broke up after about 7 years, and I'm looking into different forms of housing. I can't afford to live on my own right now, but I also have 1 or 2 friends that I could live with. Would love to hear your thoughts on, living alone, or if I should stick around with some friends. Thanks. Bye.
I have big opinions on this.
Okay, let's get into those big opinions. First of all, sorry about the breakup.
Sorry about the breakup.
You've heard us encourage others post-breakup, and same goes for you.
I think you should absolutely live alone. If you can afford it right now, do it. So similar situation, college, New York, like always roommates, always, or significant other, LA, significant other, like was fully in it and then broke up. And so first time living alone ever at 32. And I only lived alone for like a year and a half because, I guess like 2 years, because then Chip and I got together and we moved in together super fast, after 5 months or something. And like that little chunk of time is so formative and like getting to know yourself on a different level in so many ways, like just how to take care of yourself. What kind of art do you like if no one else's opinions matters? Are you clean or are you messy? A product of your environment? What happens when you come home late at night, a little tipsy? Do you want to dance in front of the mirror? Do you get just get to know yourself on such a level when you're in like a vacuum by yourself?
Yeah. Well, I lived alone for 2 years in Brooklyn when I was like 24, 25, when Daily Grace was happening. And granted, I was dating someone, so like I would sleep at his place often or he would sleep there. But there's plenty of nights that I just slept in my own place by myself. And I treasure that apartment. It is like romanticized in my brain so hard. One, because we all started doing our YouTube stuff there.
It should be in the Smithsonian, that apartment.
But when I look back, like in my mind, I remember it a certain way of how I lived there. And then I'll see clips of like Daily Grace videos and I'm like, damn, that really is like a mad woman's place of just like shit everywhere in the background of the videos constantly, just like thousands of necklaces like hanging off a table. And I remember like just loving the freedom of living alone. Now, I love being like in a relationship with someone.
Of course. I'd hope so. You're married.
Yeah. So it's less appealing, you would imagine, to live alone as soon as you get married. But that was so formative and special. And here's the other thing I was going to say.
Oh.
Just to rationalize it this way, you should at least try living alone first, because worst case, if you don't like it, you have this incredible group of friends, it sounds like, that you can fall back on. Because the reverse is, if you move in with friends and you hate it, it's much more awkward to be like, I'm going to go live by myself and have those conversations versus, hey, I tried living by myself. Could we figure out a living situation?
Yeah, maybe do like a 6-month sublet.
Yeah. Trial run.
And that if you don't love it, then great. You find some roommates, do your thing. But if you do love it, then you can like extend it or do a new lease. I mean, it's so much fun.
There's nothing like literally being able to do whatever you want and knowing that no one's going to walk in on you. I, again, love living with Elliot, but
same.
I do miss the absolute creative freedom I had of just like completely having a space that no one was going to enter.
Oh, totally. Like Chip is gone on this trip, which is so insane. And so I miss him like crazy. And I love living with Chip because it's like living with your best friend and having the best time. But like with his absence, I am like, well, I could shoot this. Well, I could do this.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean? It's just like a blank for especially. I mean, I know this is specific to like creative or like content or whatnot, but like it is nice to be like, oh, no, totally.
Oh, I can make this tonight for dinner. I can watch this. Or, I can decorate like this.
I can shoot this video and I'm not like feel bad that I'm like kicking them out for a minute. So oh man, it's
excited
so fun.
for you.
I'm excited for you too.
Okay, let's, hopefully that answered your question.
Yeah.
And good luck.
Go for it.
This I thought was really fun. And I think it's a great question for everyone to take out there for like when you're looking for interesting conversation with your friends.
Ooh.
Hi, Grace and Mamrie. My name's Liam. I'm from the UK.
Damn.
Side note, someone said,
Wow.
okay, so they just both love someone with an accent.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a random question that I saw on TikTok the other day is, if you could have the top 3 statistics of your life of really random things, what would you want them to be? And some of the comments were like, the total weight of pasta I've eaten in my life to date, or the total like volume of alcohol you've drank till date. So what would your top 3 statistics be of your life that you would want to know? And it could be anything.
First of all,
Forward to hearing your answers.
Liam sounds adorable.
Really calming energy.
Liam, you should read novels.
Yeah.
You should be
Voicing audiobooks.
voiceover performer. I will say the last thing I want to see is how much alcohol I've drank.
Really? You're not even a little bit curious?
No.
On your deathbed, would
No.
you want to know? Because you're like, I'm going anyway.
No, because I'd be like, makes sense. I'm on my deathbed.
But I'd be like, also at that point, like, wow.
No, if anything, I'd be like, I want to know how much money I've spent on alcohol.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's a good statistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
These
then I'm
would be like,
sober the next day.
these are like a little, my brain does go a little bit to like the morbid of like, how much time have I spent worrying on YouTube content? You know, like how much time have I spent worrying about coming up with creative ideas?
Wow.
It'd be curious. It'd be almost like asking how much screen time have
True.
I had, which again, morbidly curious, but I also don't want to know.
Right. Because that sounds like things that I would make me feel bad. I'd rather know like how many times have I had sex?
Oh, that's a good.
How many miles have I walked in my life?
Yeah, that's great. Those are great.
You know?
Yeah, the more positive ones of like, how many different people have I met would be interesting. How many people have I met with a certain name? I don't know. You can only get 3.
I would
That's
be
not
like,
that
how
fun.
many people have said, I hate that girl?
Yeah, that would be curious.
Be like, how many people like really disliked
How
me
many-
and I didn't know?
How many people was I either friends with
Yeah.
or
Uh-huh.
acquaintances with that talked shit about me? I don't need to know the shit,
I don't need to know the shit.
but,
But I have my suspicions.
do I want to know that? Do I want to know that? I don't know if I actually want to know that.
But that kind of thing wouldn't affect me because I've always been like, friends talk shit. That's just a
Yeah.
part of life. I don't think there is a single friendship I have that I've not talked some level of trash and they haven't, you know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah,
think like that's
yeah.
just life. And it ebbs and flows. Like it could be like, oh yeah, no, there was that moment in time where she got on my nerves or, you know, like,
yeah.
but I would like kind of delight in that.
Yeah. I think I'd also want to know like how many people have I made laugh? That would be really interesting.
Grace, that's so sweet.
But that would be interesting.
But that would be
too.
millions.
I get. I mean, if you look at YouTube numbers,
That's what I'm saying.
But that would be interesting. That would be very ego boosting to hear. If I keep imagining that I'm hearing these on my deathbed, that these are like the things I'm going out with finally knowing.
That's the thing is like, is it a deathbed question?
Right.
Or when you like,
Is
when
it
I
just
said,
like you're walking down the street and a genie shows up and says, "Hey, I can give you 3 statistics. What do you want?"
well, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to know how much alcohol I've drank because I'd be
Yeah.
like, I guess I should stop. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's excessive. And I'll be like, no, I'm having a good time. I don't, you know?
Yeah. What do I mean, this is a thinker. You'd have to actually think harder. I'd have to take some time and really think about this to come up with answers that I really mean.
You know, it might be fun to see. You know how they'll be like, show a bunch of sugar and they'll be like, that's how much
Yeah.
sugar an average American eats in a year or something like that.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the sugar mound.
Of how much sugar you've had?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would be interesting.
Because
I
it
fucking
is-
love sugar.
But it's also in booze. It's in tomato sauce. It's in everything. You'd be
Or
like,
like-
that's how much sugar I've consumed.
What's the food I've eaten the most of in my entire life?
How many bugs have I accidentally eaten?
Oh, whoa. How many years have I taken off my life from doing this, that, or the other?
Hot dogs.
Yeah. How much have the hot dogs done to me? It's a really fun question.
Yeah,
And
I
then
like it.
You reveal like what people actually want to know about themselves.
Yeah, because you could get a stat and then want to change it. Or you could just be like,
How much have I pissed my whole life?
oh my God,
How much urine has come out of my body?
show me in a wave pool how much
Or-
urine I've urined.
What's the percentage that I have been hormonally or imbalancedly affected by my period or menstrual cycle. Like how many days of my life have I been affected by my menstrual cycle? I'm sure you could just do the math.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could just literally
I'd say probably like mentally, hormonally affected by my period 3 days out of the month. So then that's 36 a year, 36. What happened to my period? Like 30 years? So 1,000 days.
Oh man, it's stats, right? Yeah, this was stats. Because I was like, I don't know, like what other jobs would I have had if I didn't pursue?
See,
comedy?
now I think you're asking like a psychic.
Yeah, now I'm
This
asking
feels
just
less like a stat.
Yeah, stats. I know. I'm not thinking about this correctly. I got to think about it more.
I'm like, show me the amount of sugar.
I would be interested in that.
I want to see those night spiders I apparently eat.
That would be interesting.
Absolutely.
Well.
That was a great question, Liam, and a fantastic accent.
Absolutely. And again, if you guys have questions, email us at tmgwpodcast@gmail.com.
Keep them coming. We love these little voice notes.
Yeah,
I
they're
love
really
ending the
fun.
pod with that. And so the next time you will be seeing us or hearing us, will it be from London?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it'll be from London and then Scotland, baby.
That is so exciting.
I know.
Get your tickets if you're going because it's going to sell out, honey.
I guess. I don't really know how it all works.
I wanted to plug.
I appreciate it. It's hard to say it'll sell out because there's 23 shows.
The way I want to be there and be a barker for you, but it's just too goddamn expensive
I know.
to fly.
The whole place is expensive as shit. So
I mean,
it's gonna
I
be
looked up a
crazy.
flight and it was like
Yeah, it's crazy.
almost $3,000. Even like cheap seats, economy, whatever. I was like, sorry, I guess I can't come.
It's literally insane. It's going to be crazy, going to be fun. This is the calm before the storm.
Oh, I cannot wait. And also, if you are, when we recorded this,
yeah.
right now, should I throw to it or do you think we will have done it up top about our results?
I think we meant to do this at the beginning of the podcast, but like everything, we forgot.
Right? So right now we are going to cut to a soundbite of Grace and I learning what we placed at the fair and also their feedback.
Yes.
So ta-da.
Ta-da.
Okay, guys, here we are a few days later and about 7 shades darker, sitting here in a spray tan. We're about to see the results via Tim, who went this morning, opening day of the fair. How do you feel, Grace?
I am honestly so excited. I was just reminiscing. I'm on a family vacation right now. Everyone in this Helbig family is rooting for these results right now. Everyone's very invested. So feeling good.
Okay, and you know what? Even if we didn't even get an honorable mention,
Yes.
like it was the journey that mattered. Okay,
Yeah.
we got to remember that.
I'm excited to read between the lines of these results, you know?
I could shit my pants. I have on no bra, no panties, which literally I was going on an on-ramp and I was like, I'm going 78. Like, slow down, Mamrie. Okay. All right. These are from Tim from the documentary who went this morning as I'm not able to get down there till Sunday. Are we ready?
Yes.
I shall read them to you now. From Tim. Oh, no. Oh, no. Tim says, the judging was shocking this year. I got second and I'm sad, LOL. But that's not our judging. Our judging.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's very hard to see.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. Hold on. That's not the results. Okay. We got third place. No, we didn't.
Nope.
No, we didn't. That was somebody else. I don't know if we placed. This is very hard to read. I don't think we have a ribbon.
Okay. Dang.
Okay. So this might get weird. Rectangle. Yeah, we do not. I don't think we got a ribbon.
Okay.
It's we got a score of 36. I'm not sure what the full score is.
Okay. It's probably definitely higher than 36.
Okay. They say very creative use of potatoes.
Could we have called it better?
The puns are clever. We are confused about where your happy place is.
Oh. Okay.
And a plate is missing for your French fries and 3 sauces. The rock path is very creative. That was brutal.
The rock path?
The rock path was very creative.
The rock path was a sheet of rocks cut in strips.
So, Wow. Wow.
Could we have guessed that this would be the results? Yes. This is exactly what I expected.
Well,
To a
here's
degree.
what I'll say.
Yeah.
Is that he attached someone else's results? Oh, your friend JP?
Yeah.
JP came in third with a lower score than ours.
Whoa, his table was elegant, refined, beautiful.
It
He
was-
had a golden crocodile skull on his table.
It was incredible, but he had a 34.5. We had a 36 and did not place.
Are we supposed to get one? Or is it like golf? Are we supposed to have the lowest score?
I know, truly. Okay, I see ribbons. No ribbon on ours.
Wow. Dang. But also
yeah.
kind of exciting because we can go in next year as underdogs.
We can absolutely. I'm okay. Let's see. It was the one we thought we would. That the candy came
Yeah.
in second.
Whoa,
Came
who
in
came in
second.
first? Who came in
That's
first
what
in our category?
That's what I'm trying to find. I need more. I need more picks, James.
We left before a lot of tables were finished, so we
That
don't
is
know
true.
what, honestly, that Severance table had potential to be pretty cool. So
Yeah, I'm gonna DM James. I can't really tell. I asked him. Okay, so I feel like a third place. Find your happy. We didn't even see this table. There's some seashells on it, and there's some sunflowers with happy faces on them.
Okay. So they don't know
that got-
where our happy place is.
Oh, guess what got the number one?
Who?
The table when you first entered that said dining memories that had dioramas placed in it that looked like they were kind of sagging. That was, I guess, find your happy.
Wait, I don't know. Wait, not the kids' toys one? No.
It's
Okay.
literally, it was behind the check-in girl. I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
I don't agree with these results. And I know that is something a loser would say, but I do not agree with these results.
Look, I think we rubbed them the wrong way. And I think the results reflect that. I think they might have thought we were making fun of this beautiful honored tradition competition. And
Here's what I don't understand though. Is the note, we are confused about where your happy is. We literally have a sign that says welcome to Potato Springs. And then the description of our table was, these are the three things that make us happy. Palm Springs, potatoes, and puns.
So we created the Fantasyland Potato Springs. So it's pretty clear, but maybe they're like, we still don't know what exit is that. I'm in Jersey right now, so that's the thing we say. Like maybe I don't know, they can't imagine that that's an actual place.
But we got a 36 out of 40. I'm like,
we got 36 out of 40. That's great. Oh, so we didn't.
I think it's out of 40. Maybe it's out of 50. I don't know. I don't know.
So we needed another plate for the French fries.
They said we needed another plate for the French fries with the sauces. But that's a
Okay. Okay.
Maybe.
We learned a lot about the menu stuff because I know you were holding back on menu because you didn't know how much of an impact it needed to have, and people went further in detail. So I think we know a lot more for next year.
We for sure do. Yeah, I definitely, when we were going into menu, thought, oh goodness, am I overthinking this because I'm straight off a cookbook and I'm going to look like I'm flexing too hard? And then we get there and everyone's like, hamburgers. You know, soup. I cannot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if she's a listener, but I cannot believe this sunflower table got third.
Oh, I got to see the photos. Okay, you got to send me all of this.
Unbelievable.
Wow. I mean, that's what okay, so everyone did sort of say, all of the seasoned competitors, that you never really know what they're going to judge on every year because it's different judges and they have different tastes and they're looking for different things. So it seems a little subjective. Let me say.
Yes. I mean, because this is wild. There's literally no DIY.
Wow. Okay.
But also, I don't know who won. Well, no. The Dining Memories won first. I cannot even. And you know what? That person also had the front table. So I'm like, who are you connected to?
Right. Also, look, I'm going to say this. When we did watch the documentary, the farm table that won was not my favorite. Nowhere near my favorite.
Basic.
And
it was
so
basic.
I think there is a level of basic that is a through line, maybe. I don't know, no tea, no shade. I'm fueled to have more impact next year. And you know what? If they can't find our happy, they're not going to be able to locate whatever we bring next year.
No.
You know what you did?
We're going to be
You know
so
what-
abstract.
You know what they did? They just fueled two tricksters that operate optimally by spite.
Yes, we have talked about this. I will really go in there just to piss them off.
Oh, we're going to build back better and weirder. And you're going to have a hard time giving us notes. And you're not going to be able to disqualify us because we're going to follow the rules.
Listen, Rocky lost in Rocky 1. Yeah. Okay? So get ready for Rocky 2. I mean, cue the eye of the tiger. Wow. I knew we weren't going to win. Pretty crazy to not even get an honorable mensch.
Honestly,
but you know what I mean?
I know. I was hoping maybe like a third place would be kind of cool. That would be fun to put in a frame or something. We got to find out who these judges were. That's the other thing.
We do.
We don't know who they are, and no one seemed to know.
I'm going to try to get the tea from Tim after this.
Yeah.
I wonder if he placed. Him and Bonnie
he said he
went.
got second.
He did?
Yeah, he said he
Okay.
got second, is what you read. But I don't know if that was.
Did
I think that was the first thing. He said the judging was weird. I got second, and I'm sad.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Which is sad because he did have an incredible table.
an animatronic. Is this
Yeah.
one Bonnie's? Did Bonnie win best of? He sent me one more that looks like maybe it was the best all around, was one of the like mystery ones, one of the clue ones. I'm not sure if it was Bonnie or not. Okay. But wow. Okay. Well, Grace, I'm sorry you're on vacation and you got this bad news.
No, honestly, we wanted it to go one way or the other. You know, we wanted to be respected, or we wanted to be unjustly disrespected.
Yeah.
And, come back stronger and stranger next year.
Also, I guess they've never eaten French fries.
Right.
I would be dipping, you know what I mean? But I guess we're formal, so you got to put your sauce on a plate.
We'll know better for next year. But
I'm
thank
amped.
God that rock path really saved us, I think.
Thank God the 1x1 foot that I bought from Home Depot of like literal flooring that didn't have grout in it.
Yeah.
For a bathroom got us. Oh, rock path. Great job.
Incredible.
All right. We're gonna kill it.
Whew. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will say with certainty, this got weird.
Yes, it did.
This might get weird.